Hi, I hope that many of you have seen multiple videos, but for those of you who don't know me personally or haven't known me very long, I wanted to share our story of loss. In 2004, the kids were home on spring break. Our daughter, Joanna, who was 19 days from her 20th birthday, was going to babysit for some friends of ours. She was perky in the morning, getting ready to go. We were in that little family rush time where we're sharing a mirror because we only had one bathroom and very small house that we raised the kids in. And at any rate, I got ready and I went out the door for work, told her, take my car, because I had to bring our Suburban in for service. I said, take my car, it's going to be your car soon anyway. So she was going to take my car to babysit. And when she left that day, my husband, Walt, and my son were still home. And he was in the backyard and heard the accident. So the accident was leaving our neighborhood, and he rushed and was the first person on the scene of the accident. It was a very serious accident. She could see two semi-trucks in the right-hand lane, but not the pickup truck that was passing them in the left. And he didn't even have time to brake when he hit her, and it hit dead on the driver's side door. So my husband crawled into the car, held Joanna until the ambulance came to take her to the hospital, and they put her in the trauma unit. She was unconscious. She had suffered severe head trauma to the point where it was like a 2-inch indentation into her brain. And she also suffered a lot of damage to her lung. And so machines kept her alive for approximately 18 hours. And she passed at the hospital. As soon as we drifted off to sleep on the floor in her room, she left us. So that's the story of the accident. What followed was a fast forward, pretty stressful time for us. Because the accident was leaving our neighborhood, we felt forced to move. So 2 months after we lost Joanna, we were moving into a house in Birch Run, which was closer to my mother. Her health was also not good, and I was up there usually 2 to 3 days a week anyway. So moving closer to her, just even though it made my commute to work longer, it saved time overall, and it put me where I needed to be. Fast forward 6 months, I changed jobs because I was struggling in the car business. I maintained the car business only in the aspect that I did what they called outside sales. So my old customers, I would sell them cars and deliver them through the dealership that I had worked for, and then attempted to do mortgages for my younger sister as well. And then the following January, after losing Joanna, which was 10 months later, we lost Mom. So that's a really fast forward through the journey that we went through and what led me to where I am today. So a lot of the same feelings that people experience in the midst of trauma, I went through all of it. The guilt. I bought the car that she drove to her death, and my health took a dramatic crash because I was running on adrenaline for so many months, and ultimately found help there. My younger sister, bless her, she encouraged me a long time ago to write a book, but it took me 21 years to be able to do it. So I just shared that just so that you would know kind of a background on why I walk this path, because I had some tremendous help as I was walking through the early stages of my own loss and grief. And it was tumultuous because there was trauma, there was pain, and anger, guilt, all of the feelings that so many of us feel when we lose a loved one. And I'm here to tell you today that there is healing, there is joy, and there is connection. You just have to hang in, and I'll do everything I can to help as many people as I can so that that journey that they're walking, that new language that they're speaking, doesn't have to be done alone. So for today, I send you love, I send you empathy, and I send you grace. Till next time, thank you.